Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes?
Everyone, please welcome the true
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're ready now for the anthems. So we're up and running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Khan going forward. Khan, this is promising. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Schlotterbeck proves too strong. In he goes again! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Germany would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Driving, and the shot! That is good alertness. Played backwards here. Neither side yet able to find the net. Khan driving forwards. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. This time, surely! Goal! Germany! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be. and where he needed to put himself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Khan, good strong midfield running here. Plenty to aim at here. Chance, surely! Oh, good finish. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Germany are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Closing in on goal. And he shoots!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's Khan! It's a loose ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well, that has not gone well. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Germany heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He'll try from distance! And he keeps on giving it a go.
I suppose he's the type, Peter, where you gauge how well he's playing by the number of shots he gets away.
It's their second corner of the game. Khan has found the net here, of course. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has left him in a heap.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Is there any support? Khan! Superb from Khan! He's got himself an absolute peach. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Germany find a position of rip. And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Germany looking like the only team in this. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Rummenigge has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Impressive jump! Just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Steaming on, it's Khan! Now who's going to... And again! And he should have made it 4.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Germany have their third corner.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Khan. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Germany, number 1.
Germany choosing to make the first change. Khan being withdrawn, but not without warm applause.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay about that now. I think if the manager had taken him off a goal earlier, I think he would have been a little bit upset about that, but now that he's got his hat-trick, I think all's okay.
Germany are at the peak. Shoots! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. It's going to be another throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That has been slung wide. Musiala gets into a good position. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's out of reach. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Musiala! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Almiron.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh no, this does not look good. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And they win it back again. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chance! Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. Pinches it off him. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Musiala. Tries to pass it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot a goal! And no mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Musiala! And he spooned it over the bar.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Neuer gets on his bike and on the move. He's found the way through. Big chance! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Mecha! Mecha.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's having a pop! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Alderete. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Kimmich is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, some tackle that. Can he get on the end of this? Surely he can't miss. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving.
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Kimmich has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test pass. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Demetrio Albertini really is one of the best midfielders of his generation.
He blazed the trail for that position, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe some have been able to emulate his brilliant passing range, but none can match his ball-winning ability too.
Schneider has it in a wide position. And here comes the corner. Israel with the corner, there first. Pirlo with the short one. Looks really well cleared. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Goal! Israel! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 13 minutes is number 18, Alessandro Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero!
Israel gain their reward with an early goal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's found a way through. Paz. Now it's Del Piero. First quarter of an hour gone. Now, can they get him away? This is a promising build-up. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's been taken short. Cross from Moreno. Chance! They've played it short, and it's Bachurina. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's gone direct. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nedved getting forward. Can he get on the end of this? And the ball is out of play. Cannavaro, always a very imposing presence at the back. Paz. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Number 22.
Israel are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's forced to go back. Baturina looking to pass their way up the pitch. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great vision.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
To Schneider. Schneider making good progress on the right-hand side. Great defending, strong and determined. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And here's Schneider, showing good feet. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Israel have their second corner now. Pirlo plays it short. Takes a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Como disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. It's Schneider! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Kempf goes direct. Not destined for the flank. Knocks it into space. Alberto Moreno receives it. There's the shot! It's hit the
There will be
upright.
3 minutes added time.
Paz plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Great ball, and he shot a goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Israel looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So straight into the second half. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
And this is Nedved. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kempf. Ramon. Baturina. And it's Baturina. And he's got the beating of his man. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That's rather hopeful. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Israel with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And it's Baturina. That's going wide left. Schneider is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Bonucci. Spread it left. That's Nedved. He's picked his way through. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Kempf. Pressing high and with purpose. Ramon. Kempf. Ramon. Bonucci did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kempf. And it's Baturina. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Del Piero. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Del Piero! Well now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Baturina. And that has put paid to that. Goes for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
The ball has bounced loose now. He's in one-on-one. Shoots! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Number 9, Ruud Gullit! Ruud Gullit! Ruud Gullit!
Como are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
substitution for Israel, number 22.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 10.
Now it's Morata.
Schneider. Number 7. Nedved.
Now it's Del Piero.
Gullit.
Maldini.
Coming on the field. Number
Oh, that's
5.
neat.
Donadoni. Number 14.
It's skewed away.
Number 8.
Well, that defending is
Rijkaard.
unapologetically
Number
persistent.
3.
It's almost
Maldini.
personal, and it had to be.
Number 15. Filippo Inzaghi.
And it's Baturina. Baturina. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Maldini. Oh, that is a nice touch. There's the delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponent. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect shot at goal! He scored! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Assegnato al quarto minuto, numero 7.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Spread it left. Over to the right flank. Nicely weighted ball. Spread neatly. Nedved cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's looking wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through, and he was quick to react. And that's a throw-in. And it's made its way to him. It's a good look. Impressive jump! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting better and better. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Israel with the corner, they're first. Pirlo plays it short. Schneider! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Stood up well to him there. That's a super give and go. Nedved. No, that's been intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. And this is Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! And that's in!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Gol per Israele. Ha segnato al 25esimo minuto, numero 18.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Just eases him off the ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nedved, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now it's Del Piero. Nedved, he's picked his way through. He's going for goal! Corner number 2 then. Pirlo goes short. He's had a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's managed to get free. Pirlo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. This looks promising. He's having a pop! Perilously close. Now it's Del Piero. Distributed tidily. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Strong running down that left flank. That has been slung wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great vision. the most accurate pass. He's in a great position here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Israel can really do with...
Gets his head on it! Oh, it rattles the bar! There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the frame of the goal again! Paz. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? Good take, and it's... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Hullet. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. That's put paid to the danger. Del Piero looking to shake off some unwanted attempts. Oh, he's having a go! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Ended up in no man's land.
51.577 spettatori.
Great ball if he can get there. Del Piero receives it in a wide position. And a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's been shifted off it. Paz. Schneider conjures time and space where few can. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
In with the challenge. Spread to the right. Played out towards the right wing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Pirlo. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Schneider. It's gone for a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 22.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Albertini. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He has found the way through. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's intervened well there. Albertini gets on his bike and on the move. Albertini flings in across. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Wriggles his way through. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. In by Hullet. Getting up there! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Cambio di giocatori.
Israel are making a change now. Israel found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And he's got away. Delivers with bullish header. And this is Nedved. Shoots! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that will be the final act. Israel have been forced to do it the hard way. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real...
Decent chance! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Pings in and a header! And a neat finish! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Picked out brilliantly. Nicely weighted ball. Tomori spots it and intercepts. Paz powering forward here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Hullet, and he's managed to get free. In by Hullet. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Well, that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo plays it short. Finds himself. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Manuel must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's burst through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out wide.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Salmakers engages and forces him off the ball. Ricci, quality ball. Just about within shooting range. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Pirlo goes short. Fulkrug. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Hullet. Jimenez. That's good running with the ball. Stood up well to him there. Jimenez had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Fulkrug. Fulkrug is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Fulkrug. Fulkrug. Great vision. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cannavaro is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Half-time coming up. Oh, they could be caught out here. Jimenez running a top gear. Salamakers receives it in a good position. It's Modric! Oh, off the bar! Pirlo. Couldn't squeeze it through. Defending was strong and firm. Modric. And it's Ricci. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position here. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Modric. Salamakers. Hullet. And he's quick to snatch it back. Hullet. There he goes, motoring forward.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Hullet. And the through ball. Terrific effort! And it's there! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Südtirol really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Modric. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Modric. And here's Fulkrug. Space for him to turn and look. Now it's Del Piero. And it's been played through. He is through here. And he whips it in. Shot a goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And it's been given away. No way through there. And here's Del Piero.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And he's heaved it away. Applies the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Pirlo with the short one. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. So their 4th corner of the game. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jimenez. No, that's been intercepted. Well, they've got it again. He's a sharp little ball here. Ricci. Now Dumfries. Now it's Fulkrug. Knocks it out wide. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Ricci. Pull it. Gets a good foot in there. Modric. This looks promising. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's had a shot! And he's steered it beyond the post.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Del Piero. Now this could be a chance. Look, he's rising! And there's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one! This must be his personal high. This is a glorious... Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's neat. Fulkrug! Fulkrug! And that has faded wide. Looking for options for movement. Ricci. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Hullet. So what can they make of this? He's in, must be! And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's wide.
Souterol certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Ricci. Fulkrug. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ambitious ball here. Bonucci. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Ci saranno 3
No, it's
minuti di
Nedved.
recupero.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Nedved venturing down the left. Pinches it up. Del Piero appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramped, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22, numero 9, numero 18.
And it's Denzel Dumfries.
7.
And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a... A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. The Rossi gets a foot in here. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Tries to play it through, tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Just eases him off the ball. Pull it. De Vrij kept his eye on it, and he's there. Çalhanoğlu, pass is coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. Serginho, looking for the far post. And that's the keeper's ball. And here's Lukaku. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! Pirlo. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Barella. Knocks it into space. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Quarter of an hour played.
Lukaku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's good running with the ball. Looking for the run. Dumfries gets a good foot in there. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Gullit. Still goalless. And here's Sneijder. No, he's not getting past him there. Can he get on the end of this? Plays it. There's the header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dumfries gets it away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very...
Towering header! And there's his goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Sneijder, nice control. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Gullit. Luis Enrique. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zielinski. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Luis Enrique. Now it's Del Piero. Nedved making good progress. Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feet.
Delivered in. Serginho can get it clear. Martinez. Some resolute defending there. He's found a way through. Del Piero. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hullet. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Knocks it out wide. Schneider. And he's managed to get free. Incoming to header! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo with the short one. Nedved crosses. And the shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Tries a shot! Well taken goal. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a...
And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. Back on the way then. In with the challenge. And this is Del Piero. Now it's Nedved. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he thumps it clear. Shoots! It's a good-looking delivery. And he's cut it out. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Wiggles his way through. Nedved. Pirlo. And it's Nedved. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, what a ball! Decent chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Del Piero under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Barella. Martinez. No way through. De Vrij does really well to win the ball there. Distributed tidily. Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Nedved. Oh, good effort. And he's stuck it away. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Luis Enrique. Zielinski. To Çalhanoğlu. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Barella. Oh, super find. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the shot's on here. And the shot! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Lukaku demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Bonucci. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nicely weighted ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that is superb, a dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And that's a good ball.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Mkhitaryan. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Acerbi cuts it out. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, well played. Pirlo. That's destined for the flank. Serginho. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Mkhitaryan. Picked out brilliantly. Lukaku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh no, what has happened here? And it's made its... And the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have stolen level at the last! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible.
And this is Hullet, and he shoots!
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bullet is offering a wry smile there. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18, numero 21, Pirlo, numero 10,
They've played it short,
numero 9,
and he's heaved it away.
per il numero 11, il numero 8, il numero 4,
Zielinski.
il numero 2.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Signore e signori, attenzione! Il papà del bambino che indossa un cappellino blu è atteso all'area informazioni. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Cambio di giocatori.
Great vision. Sucic in acres of space out wide. This looks promising. It's out for a goal kick. And he cuts out the supply. Looking to play him in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Adriano! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That is good alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Lukaku.
Just the keeper in his great chance! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Albertini goes short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. Now it's Lukaku.
Un minuto di recupero.
Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Thuram. And it's Lukaku. Mkhitaryan. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Dumfries. And this is Lukaku. Nicely aimed pass. Adriano looking for the chance to skim one in from range. This is a promising build-up. And this is Lukaku. He's a sharp little ball here. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Mkhitaryan. Nedved. He is through here. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Souterol nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. Çalhanoğlu.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. What are your thoughts on... Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's...
Great chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Pulisic can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's got away. Hangs one in. Zanetti attempts a clearance. Probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. Nedved. And it's De Bruyne. That is good progress on the left. Oh, he's been caught napping. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now, that looks a decent ball. Now, can they get him away? Nedved. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was...
Could be danger here! And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. So it is still 0-0. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
De Bruyne! And he's following up! Goal! Milan! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And they've got a throw. Oh no, this does not look good.
Südtirol are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cannavaro. And the pass is intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's Rafael Leao! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's crossed into the middle. He's having a pop! No, he's missed it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
De Bruyne.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Maldini. Maldini venturing down the left. He has found the way through. Cannavaro. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's clever. And Batistuta! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
Adriano! It's Nedved! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Batistuta. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Shot could be on. And the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Stood up well to him there. Baresi. Driving forward. That's good play. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Çalhanoğlu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Maldini. He's picked his way through, and a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Pirlo goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is De Bruyne. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And it's half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That is a great pick out. Pull it. Driving on and making good progress. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Totti.
Oh, great feet, that.
It's Totti! It's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Pulisic, pinches it off him. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Totti running with the ball, it's a loose ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Çalhanoğlu. There's the shot! Del Piero. Now it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro makes the interception. And he's had it nicked away. Adriano. Now it's Hullet. Nedved has it out wide and in space.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
De Bruyne. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's De Bruyne. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Adriano. Spread out to the left. Maldini. He is through here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Now it's Pulisic. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Hullet. And he welcomes it in. Adriano! Long ball upfield. Pulisic going after that. That pass has been well intercepted. Hullet. Tries to play it, and Hullet! Oh, that's another chance! He's put it wide.
Adriano clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Threads one in. De Rossi. Time and again they are repelled. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Hullet. And it's Batistuta. Pulisic. Batistuta. Batistuta! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18. Numero 14.
The two coaches
Totti.
are signalling changes
Numero
here,
15.
both at the same time.
Numero 11.
Milan
Numero
are
6.
at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Baresi did well to stay calm there. Now it's Hullet. 5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Albertini.
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And here's Thuram. Now it's Hullet. And this is Adriano.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Added time
recupero.
going up here. It's 3 minutes. And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rafael Leao! And a neat finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his... Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
And here's Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Might want to be careful there.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get... Hello! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries a shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Batistuta. Quality ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's De Bruyne. Thuram. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Always goal side. Oh, just a keeper now. Chance! It's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Ha segnato al 13° minuto, numero 11.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
And he's picked it up out wide, and he's been shifted off it. Pato. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And another try! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Calhanoglu. And here's Batistuta. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Hangs one in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Albertini makes a dash for it. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Here's a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
In with the challenge. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. Albertini conjures time and space where few can. Calhanoglu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's shifting through the gears here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's been played through. And Batistuta! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. DiMarco. De Bruyne. Now it's Batistuta. Pirlo gets across and deals with it. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Serginho. Now that's well seen too. Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Martinez. And the shot! 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he's running through. Batistuta had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Calhanoglu. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Batistuta. That's been intercepted. DiMarco.
Ci sarà un minuto
De
di
Bruyne.
recupero.
And this is Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eats at a goal! That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Sommer to save this spot kick and his team. Oh, he's missed!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
DiMarco. De Bruyne going after that. And that's been won straight back. Spread neatly. And no, that was never going to make it. DiMarco. Defending was strong and firm. He is through here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Getting up there! He will be livid with himself. Built as the single goal between the sides. Calhanoglu looking for options for movement. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Vrij cuts it out. Darmian. That's a good ball out wide. Played back into the centre. Now it's Batistuta. He's got away. Well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tries to pass it through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Now it's Pato.
Oh, really well played.
He might be in here. Can he finish? And there's a goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Mkhitaryan. Now it's Pato. Now it's Batistuta. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's worked it through. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! De Bruyne charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 32.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Numero 25.
And he's gone long.
Modric.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That has been cut short. Akanji. And it's De Bruyne. He's found a way past. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Martinez. De Bruyne. And here's Batistuta.
Inter appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Bonucci with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Lascia il campo per il numero 94.
Mkhitaryan. And this is Batistuta. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. That's cause for mild irritation. Akanji. And it's Modric. Now it's De Bruyne. He's found space here. And he's managed... Mkhitaryan! Batistuta is flagged offside.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, what can they come up with here? Pull it. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, great chance! And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Souterol can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere.